Welcome to Behind the Sound. Today I'd like to focus on the concept of Leitmotif, and I'll show you that with the score for a short movie I did. And it goes back to the music of Richard Wagner, and composers like Howard Shore and John Williams, they use that technique a lot. So just think of Star Wars, think of Indiana Jones, think of the whole Lord of the Rings scores. We have those memorable, recognizable themes that are connected with certain characters, certain places, and some events, and also emotions. They are always reappearing all over the scores, and you instantly know, you feel with a character, you know what's happening, basically. So that's what I wanted to do in this score as well. There's another technique. It's similar to the concept of Leitmotif, and I would put it into the same category, but it's more based on sound. So a certain instrument stands for a certain emotion. Or think of the Joker, the theme in the Dark Knight score from Hans Zimmer. There you have this really recognizable sound, this cello and guitar combined sound. And you instantly know it's the Joker. A leitmotif with a melody has the advantage that you can modify it a lot, and you can put it on other instruments. You can change timing, you can transpose it. So you can do a lot with it, and you still recognize it after that. So let's dive into that score. So this short movie was just a student short movie from the local university, and they made that mainly for the purpose of research for a 4K RED camera footage. It was a great opportunity for me to do a score quite last minute and very quickly, and be also very free about what I do. So let's have a look at it. It's a fairly simple arrangement, not many tracks. We have mainly string instruments like a piano, so we have the una corda here. Then we look at the scoring guitars, which is for all the character, all the body of the whole score. Then we have my beloved intimate textures, just wonderful sounding strings, very eerie, very building tension. It's very nicely done with them. Then we have harp guitar. They do the like emotional thing and also provide some body at certain points, so you can see only at specific points. Then we have the clarinet for the more emotional and softer sound here, and together with the una corda, it provides all the melody part. And the cantele, I don't know how to pronounce it, this instrument here, really works well for the ticking sound we have here. Really like that tension building ticking. So we have it over the score as well, and changing in tone as well. It's mainly for some dramatic underscore. So then let's check it out. We have, like I said, the piano is doing the melody and some low bass sounds here as well. And they are working together, and the clarinet is the counterpart with the counter melody there. So they together provide the main melody line over the whole score. So that's going on all over the score. And they also share the main theme, the main leitmotif. So let's listen. So we have this same melody here, so it's basically those 4 notes, And we'll find them at any place where the main character here is being creepy, because I didn't mention it, the plot of the movie is we have a guy who is stalking a girl, and so he's going after her and going to her workplace, and then he's trying to get close to her, and he gets rejected, and he gets angry, and then it has all a bad ending. So that's the main plot there. So every time he's being creepy, he's trying to get close, we hear that main theme, that leitmotif. So it's here, and look, it's here again. So he's watching her outside of, in the middle of the night, so he's being creepy. And then he's being creepy again. So, because he's watching her and he's trying to do something. Wants to give her some chocolates, but yeah, he gets rejected. Then I guess here it comes again. This time the timing is different. It's quite slow, so he's being creepy very slowly, so to say. Then, oh look, what do we have here? Once again, both instruments playing it, bit transposed and bit different in timing, but it's still the same. And again here. So towards the end of the movie, when he's approaching her directly, and also watching the girl with her boyfriend walking here from the car. So every time he's being creepy, we hear that melody line. And when we go back to the beginning, right here, so we have this one, and we have the leitmotif. So you can hear the leitmotif is even hidden in this melody right at the beginning. So you can use your main melody or all the leitmotifs and hide them there, or cut them off, or just modify them in any way you can come up, and put them all over the place where they have to be. So where the character appears. So at that beginning, we can see he's quite creepy actually, because he has pictures of her all over the walls, and then he's looking her up on Facebook, and yeah, that is quite creepy. Looking up people on Facebook is the most creepiest thing you can do. And yeah, so yeah, he's definitely doing his stalker thing, and you can hear that in the score. So the beginning is mostly quite happy from the mood, but it's hidden there. So right, yeah, the rest is just that scoring to the picture, what's happening, and some time lapse going on here. Bit more happy and more driving. And then we have an kind of an action scene here, or a lot of tension there, because it's the climax of the movie, where he sees that she has a boyfriend, and then of course he gets really angry, and they are in a chemistry lab, so he mixes some poison, and then he's getting crazy. So I put in some brass here, just slapped on the keyboard, as you may see. So we have the brass, let's see, just a brass ensemble, very quickly, throwing that in. So yeah, and they are being percussive here, so it gets crazy. And yeah, then after that, he poisons those chocolates, and then he's going to her home, gives them to her, but she's with her boyfriend. And here we have just a really creepy mood. A lot of tension there. So the scoring guitars here is really the working horse on the whole score. It's doing a lot of the character body and really providing a lot to the score. And then the part where she gives the chocolates to her boyfriend because you don't want to eat them, and this is quite funny because I know those guys personally. But it's alright, it's funny. So some interesting how without the violins, it's just kind of relaxed. Then you put in the violins, those textures, and the clarinet, and so it gets more tension. Yeah, so he eats the chocolates, and then she comes back from the bathroom, and oh my god, what's happening? Yeah, he's probably dead. To be continued. Yeah, they just ended it there. So then we are at the end credits. So I just loved doing end credits because you can throw in all of your instruments. You can throw in everything you have, all the themes, leitmotifs, etc. And I really loved doing them, doing end credits in short movies, and really composing special music for that. Maybe it's pointless because most people won't see or hear that properly because they are either clapping or talking at the premiere, or they just go away like in the cinema, or they just shut off the video when they're watching. So maybe not so many people will see it, but anyways, it's fun for me, and I like it very much because you can compose quite freely there. Just have the restriction of the length. That's all. So yeah, put in some additional drums if you're interested. Just a drum set here. And then all other instruments are playing quite percussive, so it's interesting ending. All right, yeah. So that's about it. If you have any questions, please put them down into the comments. Just a little example to show you my score and the use of leitmotifs. All right, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned and goodbye.